I am doing an experiment today, and do I have a great recommendation for you. So if you're looking for a great IPA, and kind of like a surprise one at that, and one that will surely make you look like a connoisseur, then join me on this tasting. My name is Eddie, and I have tasted and sampled many beers from all over the world, and it is my passion to help you find that perfect beer you're looking for. Whether you're looking to try something new or there is something very specific that you're looking for to pair with your food, I got your back. Welcome back, beer lovers. Thank you for spending the next few minutes with me. As I said in the intro, my name is Eddie, and on this channel, I taste and review all kinds of beers and give you my most honest opinion about them, as well as some ideas to pair them with your food, just like the one you're about to watch. So if you're new here, consider subscribing and hitting that bell icon down there so you're notified every time I release a new beer review video. If you like the video, let me know with those thumbs up. Now today I am bringing you another of New Belgium's VooDoo Rangers line, or family as they like to call it. Check it out. This one is their Xperimental IPA. And you know what? It doesn't have a number, right? You don't see a number there? Well, they have Experimentals 3, 4, and 5. So it's kind of an experiment to find out which one you got. Now, be honest with you, I already kind of have an idea of which one I have, but I don't know if they call it an experimental because that's, they were making experiments, or if it is because it's an experiment for us to enjoy it because we don't know exactly what we're going to get, but it's an experiment either way, and it sounds like a great one. What better area than to experiment that in beer? I'm using my tulip because it is still an IPA. I expect it to be some sort of maybe a hazy, maybe some sort of but either way, a great IPA, you always want to use the tulip. And remember that having the right glass for the beer that you are tasting and enjoying, it's a big part of being a beer connoisseur. So if you want to get your own set of Beer Connoisseur TV glasses, look in the description below. Check out how you can get your own hands on one. Now, where do we always start? Appearance, right? And what are the 3 C's of appearance? Color, clarity, and carbonation. That is right. You know it by now, my friend. So, look at that color. That's a bright orange color. Absolutely. And yes, I guessed right. It is hazy. It is somewhat cloudy. Not completely cloudy, right? So there is some clarity to it, which is nice, but it's definitely hazy. And as far as carbonation, okay, well, now I'm surprised. I thought I would expect to see more carbonation, but it kind of stopped after a few seconds there. I mean, it's very low right now. It was pretty high action until a few seconds ago. Now it just kind of all but stopped. And look at that big head of foam. That's a nice, thick, fluffy, pretty bright white head of foam. It went all the way to the rim. You saw I couldn't finish pouring. And now it's dissipated about a finger off, but still holding pretty well, I would say. Let's go for the aromas. See? Yes, you get the peach, absolutely, that's the peach, kind of like a pineapple peach, very fruit forward like that, passion fruit, and then a lot of citrus behind that, maybe some orange or tangerine rinds, and even some floral tones there, very galaxy hoppy, from what I can tell. So if you know about galaxy hops, you know which experimental IPA you got, right? It's kind of like an experiment, but I like it. Yes, a lot of those from a lot of the characteristics from the Galaxy hops are definitely coming through. So I can't wait to dig in here and taste this great experiment that our friends at New Belgium made for us, and I will share that with you. I know that was a big gulp I took there, right? I was kind of thirsty, so that first one was just to kind of quench my thirst a little bit so I could enjoy the rest of the flavors on the second gulp. So very bitter on the tip of the tongue, that's for sure. Now, interesting, the middle, you get a lot of that kind of like peach, pineapple, very, very ripe fruit there, even a little bit of that passion fruit towards the middle. Now it remains danky throughout, which is a very interesting characteristic that I found with the beers that are either single hop with Galaxy or that have a big presence of Galaxy. They have those fruit flavors and aromas, but they do stay pretty danky throughout. So it does stay danky throughout, and then it ends kind of grapefruity, I would say. It does have that kind of bite at the end with a grapefruit. I wouldn't call that a dry finish at all, you know, so just so you know. But it does have that lingering kind of grapefruity flavor back there. And that all becomes important when we go to the next piece, which is the part that I always say rounds us up as beer connoisseurs, the food pairings. Now, IPAs are great to pair with, you know, flavor food and even bold foods. The juicy or hazy IPAs are another kind of breed. You have to kind of play with the different flavors and aromas there. So let's start with this one in particular. You know, I like to pair ceviche with hazy and fruity IPAs, so I think that's going to be a winner here. Now, how about some peach glazed meatballs? Yes, there's a thing. You can actually grab a bunch of meatballs and make a nice peach glaze and cook them in there, and you can even make them a little spicy because I do think the beer can handle some heat there, so you will enjoy that. And then finally, if you want to stay on the lighter side, I like to sometimes suggest something if you want to stay on the lighter side. So a nice avocado and mango salad with passion fruit vinaigrette. Yes, that I think will be a great winning combination here, great winning pairing. Now, I have a main recommendation for a pairing with cheese here. However, I was kind of like a glutton and I ate that whole cheese here in the last few days. So I have my second best option, but I will tell you my first option is. This is my second best option that I'm going to suggest to you. This is an Applewood smoked cheddar cheese. Okay, Applewood smoked cheddar cheese, and I think this will go great with the beer. I'll do this, I'll enjoy it, and then I'll tell you what my number one option would be.
I got this passion, and it's burning deep inside of me. And this time, no, not gonna settle for anything less.
Very good. Definitely cuts off that grapefruity, spicy aftertaste of the beer, which is what I expected with the cheese being a little bit smoky like that. And now it did take away some of the fruit flavors, I would also say. Did not feel so much of the passion fruit. There is a little bit of that ripe pineapple, ripe peach kind of flavor still in there, but it was a little bit more mellow but then definitely I did not feel some of the other citrus flavors after this cheese. Now, let me tell you, I just found, I didn't even know they made this, I guess you can make anything with cheese, but I just found a blueberry cheddar cheese the other day, and that would be such a winning pairing here because I'll bet you it would enhance some of those fruit flavors in the beer. So if you find that, try it with that. I'm sure you will thank me. If not, an Applewood smoked cheddar would be great. So you know you can always trust me to leave you a great recommendation as far as a dessert pairing, so today is no different. Go ahead, open that description, my gift to you. That concludes today's lesson, but not before I ask you, have you had VooDoo Ranger Experimental IPA? Let me ask you, do you even know which Experimental IPA you got? And if you do, leave me some comments below. I love to hear what you're thinking. There you have it, my friends. I hope I have helped you increase your beer knowledge as we all continue on this journey of becoming beer connoisseurs, and I encourage you to be on the lookout over the next few days when I release my next beer review video, and until then, enjoy!